Once again, this is kvci.blogspot.com, Boston G.B.R. on YouTube. I'm down in St. Joe, City Hall, state of Florida, where we see people are concerned about the environment. They are doing what the people in Valdosta did, and we came down today to join them, several of us from Valdosta, Georgia. This is what we do. And this is the municipal building. And as you can see, oh boy. I came down with Dr. Noel and Valdosta Lowndes County President.
And have signs up that say basically
Lee Touchton. And we're gonna get somebody to talk here in a minute. This is Dr. Noel, and he's from Valdosta. How you doing today, brother?
I cannot complain. How about you, George?
I'm fine, man. Tell us why you came down here today, Dr. Noel, you don't mind?
We are supporting our friends in Port St. Joe who are in the middle of a fight against the biomass plant, just like we were not too long ago in Valdosta. To just tell the story that if you get together as a people, you can stop it. They told us it was a done deal. Now it is a dead deal. We want that to happen here just the same.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. You have something you want to say, my brother?
All for green technologies.
All right, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to walk down a little further. And as you can see, they have their signs out. They're singing their songs. They're doing their chants. And we hope that they win. This is another character. Let's see who it is. How you doing? What's your name? What you doing down this way today?
Lee Touchton. Well, down here supporting the PSJ, Port St. Joe community, and especially the NAACP.
Okay, and what's your name once again?
Lee Touchton.
And have you been down here before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and so you kind of know some of the people, you know the area, right?
Yes, I do. My family's been vacationing over there in Appalach since I was a kid.
Oh, okay, so you right at home. Thank you very much.
I don't want any smokestacks near our beaches.
Well, let me ask you another question. I see water over there. What is that? What kind of beach is that?
That's the Gulf right there. These are the best beaches in the world, and Glenn Ferris is getting ready to ruin it for everybody.
Thank you very much. Okay, we're gonna go down a little further here.
Well, I hadn't even tried it.
Biomass and PSJ, no way! Biomass and PSJ, no way!
All right, tell us something about why you out here today, and what are you all trying to do?
I'm out here today to support the people of Port St. Joe who say no to biomass. I'm an environmental protest singer, and I'm here from the coast of Alabama to support you guys and say no biomass.
All right.
We vote for clean air, clean water. It's our God-given right.
Thank you so much. How about you, my sister?
Same. I came in also from Mississippi.
Oh, wow.
Because I was real disturbed that they were bringing a biomass incinerator to...
So you have some knowledge of the plant in terms of, you know it's no good for the environment.
We know that it's not good for the community. It's really going to be unhealthy for the air and the water, and we just don't support anything like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, how you doing today? Good. How you doing?
Pretty good.
I'm from Valdosta. What about you? Why are you out here today?
Same reason those folks in Valdosta worked to stop that one, to stop this one.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Stop this one like we stopped the one in Tallahassee. Stop this one like we stopped the one in Gretna, Florida.
Wow, go ahead, man.
All-black neighborhood that was hoodwinked by Duke Power trying to pull the same scam. This whole thing is a trick. Nobody's going to make any money off of it except a few local highly placed folks, the people that have put the scam together, and some of your elected officials.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's why I'm here.
Thank you very much. And what's your name? You seem like you have a full knowledge of it.
Yeah, Bob Fulford is my name.
Thank you very much.
These things, the real tragedy here is if this thing gets built, all that money will be wasted, but the biomass plant itself can't work. Okay. They won't work. Unfortunately, we'll have all that money spent, all of this people falling out of favor with their government, all of that will be in place. But anyhow.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. How about you, my brother?
And then I
Just here
realized
because my mother lives here. She has asthma. My wife has asthma.
Oh my
And
God.
this thing's getting ready to spew 77 tons of particulate matter in the air.
Okay.
And it's just not acceptable for this beautiful area. It's just this thing could have been anywhere else, but they chose to come down here and prey on a county that's, you know, kind of depressed. Just but most of America is depressed at this point. So they came in here a couple years ago and tried to get this thing through after Tallahassee ran them out of town. So it's just it's not acceptable.
Okay.
It's just the air quality here is just the most pristine you can find, and we don't need it to be compromised.
Okay. How long have y'all been fighting so far here?
I've been fighting it for 2 years.
2 years.
2 years since '09.
Well, what about your elected officials? Did they do like in Valdosta? They kept telling us one thing and then another, or where are you standing?
Well, they've stayed pretty much on course. They believe it's the right thing to do, and again, I'm not mad at them if that's truly what they believe, but I just have a different opinion when it comes to making a community worse instead of better. I've always heard first do no harm, and this will be something that would harm this area, and it's something that once, if it does get started, this county and city has to live with it for however long it's sitting over there spewing.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. This is a group of people, once again, they are very concerned. I'm finding that some of them have much more knowledge on the biomass, the history of it, the makeup of what would actually be spewing out of the stacks. But this is why we're here. Excuse me, ma'am. Would you like to have something to say? Why are you out here today?
Sure, we live in the area, just moved from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
And
why did you leave Atlanta? Excuse me?
The reason we left Atlanta, they have a high percentage of smog alert days in the summer.
Okay.
And we left for health reasons.
Okay.
And I realize that people do desperate things.
Yes.
Right now with the job market, desperation sets in nationwide, not just in this area. But you do have to realize that we are in a hurricane-prone area.
Yes.
And where the proposed site is adjacent to St. Joe Bay, the Intercoastal Waterway, the water treatment facility here in town. And I couldn't imagine ruining not only the air, which this will ruin, but will affect the waterways.
Wow, I really appreciate that. Thank you for your information. I thank you for your for leaving my home state.
I love Georgia. I'm from there.
Right, but you had to do what you had to do, right?
You have to have clean air.
Okay, thank you very much. And by the way, I'm KVCI, a local blogger and YouTube. This will be posted on YouTube sometime in the future.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. What about you, my brother? How y'all doing?
All right. How you doing?
All right. Why are you here today? What's your name?
My name is Dave Doris, D-O-R-R-I-S.
Why are you out here today?
I'm here to protest this biomass incinerator, particularly for the people who need jobs in this community, and particularly those in the Millview area who are right at the site of where this biomass incinerator will be. They claim to have 200 temporary jobs and 25 plus permanent jobs, and I doubt if hardly any of those go to the local people.
Yes, sir. And one other thing, where are you from? Do you live here or did you come here to support them?
I've been living here for about a year and a half.
I see water down there. Enough for me to this place. What is that over there?
That is St. Joseph Bay.
It looks so beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes.
And we want to keep it that way.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you, sir. How you doing, my brother?
Doing well.
Good. How are you doing today? George
well.
Ryan, my name. I'm KVCI, blogger and YouTube. Why are you out here? Tell me your story. Why you're here?
I've been coming down here since the early 80s. My parents and myself have owned property here since that time. I've started a business down here. It's a kayak bicycle rental business. I'm a carpenter by trade from Georgia, North Georgia.
Wait a minute, you from where?
I'm from North Georgia.
Why is everybody, now if everybody wait a minute, if everybody move from Georgia, what's gonna happen here?
We know a good place when we find it.
all right.
We know a beautiful place when we find it.
Okay.
And not to say that North Georgia is not a beautiful place in its own right and own way.
Yeah.
But I'm very much in love with the Bay.
Okay.
And I hate to see what the powers that be are finagling.
Yes, sir.
In the pretense of getting jobs when in actuality I believe that they're trying to line their own pockets.
Absolutely right. Okay, now one other thing. The other gentleman over there holding the sign, "We are the 99%. Do you hear us?" He said and talked about they put this thing in the black community. Where are the black people? Can you answer that? Because in Valdosta, it was pretty near the same way, and I don't want to get into race, but the realities are what they are. Often, I know in Valdosta, a lot of black they really was afraid because everybody, we live in a hard economic times. Now, why do you think more blacks are not out? You think they're working, or what do you think?
Well, the black people, they're targeting the rural areas because they may be more desperate for jobs and may think that they're going to get some of that work and sacrifice the fact that you know, the health issues are going to be there going down the road if this thing goes through. But the black community is over by the canal where this project will be located, and it was basically right across the street from the old paper mill,
right?
Which was there for many years.
What happened to it, if you may ask?
The St. Joe Paper Company closed the doors because they knew, well, the paper industry wasn't going so well, and they saw more potential in the real estate holdings to develop their real estate holdings commercially, and so they closed that down. But as a result, that property is contaminated.
Oh my God, really?
From the years and years of the paper mill being in operation.
Oh wow. Okay, I thank you so much. Please take care of yourself. Thank you so much. All right. Excuse me. How you doing, sir?
Okay.
You doing good? You want to make a few comments? Where are you out here today?
No, thanks. I don't.
Okay, all right. Gotcha.
I just live within a mile of.
And just concerned about your community.
Yes.
Thank you very much. How you all doing today?
Good, thanks. How are you doing?
Good. Well, why are you all out here today? And tell me something about why your heart beating so strong on this issue of no biomass.
Well, my concern majorly is the health impact that it's going to have. It's going to have a tremendously negative impact on the citizens here, and especially on the Millview area. The Millview area has lived on a toxic waste dump. There's 2 neighborhoods over there, and they're predominantly African American. And they cleared out the paper plant and the chemical plants, and now they want to put this biomass incinerator with dioxin and all kinds of pollutants in their neighborhood. They're going to have fly ash all over their houses. They already can't drink the water there because of the waste from the previous paper mill, and they're just being dumped on, basically. So that's where my heart is. And also the dioxin is going to land on St. Joseph Bay. It's going to land in the soil in neighborhoods. It's going to affect the food they eat. Dioxin is a persistent environmental chemical. It does not break down. You take it into your body when you catch a fish. You take it into your body when you eat a tomato from your vegetable garden. And it stays in your body, and it will eventually cause sickness. And it is a carcinogen. It does cause cancer. And the FDA has said there is no safe level of dioxin, and there's no treatment for dioxin. That's where my heart is.
Okay, and thank you very much. And I hear you speak of it mostly in the African American community. And just like in Valdosta, when we were fighting it over there, I don't know whether it's just a lack of information, but in the black community, very few of them joined us. And it's strange that I see most of the white people out here today. It just does something to me, but I commend you all for doing the right thing, regardless of skin color, because it's really not about that, although we all share the same pollutants in the air.
We are all equal in God's eyes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your comments. How about you, my beautiful sister?
Hey, how are you?
Great. How you doing, baby?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
I'm here, like she said, for air quality and for the wastewater that this is going to create. I have done some research and have not found anything good about biomass. It's billed as clean and green, and there's nothing clean and green about it. So I hope people will come out tonight and hope they have read enough about it to know that it's not going to help this area at all.
Okay, and let me ask you one other question. What you say tonight, I was asked to come over here, and I'm glad I'm here to see people fighting in the struggle for clean air. Not for just yourself. You're not a selfish person, but you're doing it for everybody, including the plants and animals. So what's going on tonight? What they're going to have tonight?
I believe the commissioners' meeting is tonight, and it's going to be, supposedly this is when they're going to do their final vote.
Right, okay. And this is in what county?
This is in Gulf County.
Gulf County and in the city of?
Port St. Joe.
Okay, thank you very much, okay? Thank you for your participation, thank you so much. This is kvci.blogspot.com, doing what we do because we want you informed. We do not want you ignorant. We don't want you deaf, dumb, and blind to the times of what's going on in your community. Although you may be in Valdosta that view this, you may be in California, but we must get involved to fight for clean air in this country. We must fight for clean water. We must fight for clean and pure minds of understanding that go beyond political party affiliation. We must do what they are doing here today, and that is getting involved for the sake of our children and coming generations. Again, my name is George Boston Rhymes, down in Port St. Joe in Florida, and peace be unto you, and bye-bye, we gone.